listen, never in my life associated the word boring with baseball.
We know what's up.
Me? Yeah. Famous? Yeah.
And I'm like giddy over there smiling like, we're about to win this shit.
Did everyone give you crap? Give me a good host story.
I'm not picking it up.
We both love the game.
We talk about it every day.
Get on baseball.
Having some popcorn, you're fooling around your phone.
I'd have to wait in line for 3 hours.
Hang on, because it's about to be a wild ride.
There is absolutely no human being on the planet I would rather be talking to more than Ryan O'Hearn right now. That's a fact. Fact.
That's nice of you, Rob. Thank you.
Oh, it's true. It's, and we were just talking. I have not been able to spring into action and have a Baseballs and Boring T-shirt in Pirates colors, which I have. I actually have a bunch of them. Because I gave you an orange and black one, which your triceps, I know, never look better when you put it on, right? Correct?
No, you're not lying. I do remember it fit good.
I mean, at least Tyler O'Neill got his, and he couldn't get the scissors out fast enough. That was so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he's got the guns for it. He likes to show them off.
Oh, well. Sure. All right. Well, we're going to get you Pirates colored Baseballs and Boring T-shirt and other gear because you are a member of the Pirates. Congratulations. And I also, Ryan, want to proclaim that I am stating that you are the Baseball Isn't Boring free agent signing of the offseason. I'm going to say it. Yes.
Well, and why is that?
Because we've looked at, this is an exhaustive process. I look at people who I think are going to have great years for a lot of different reasons. Right place, right time, right skill set, right personality, may or may not have a Baseballs and Boring T-shirt, like all these things. So I got it. I got the feeling, man. I got the feeling. So
I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Well, that's an honor. All right. I'll take that award all day.
All right. Well, so how this, if we could go, I got plenty of stuff I want to talk to you about, but I do want to jump right into the weird world of free agency. I know it's a bizarre thing, and you've had to bob and weave your way through a career of DFAs and everything else. But this is the ultimate, other than being in the All-Star game, which awesome. But other than that, this is a landmark moment where you have earned the right to do that. And you signed fairly early, but take me through your thought process. Going through the year and trying to fend off the it's a contract year thing, which
right.
For some guys is easy, some guys it's not. And B, now you get into the offseason, you have great agents and Levinsons. And so tell me about how it went for you, how you felt throughout the process.
Yeah. So every player wants to be a free agent, it's like you said, that's once you get to that point, it's, you get to, you have all the leverage, you get to pick where you want to play. Now, for me, in the way that my path has been, it's kind of been prove it every year for the last probably 5 years since I left Kansas City. Well, so I guess 3 years. But it hasn't been I'm good next year. No, it's been I need to play well now so that I can have this job next year and earn this, have them pick up this club option or have them, tender me a contract my last year or whatever it's been. So I would say that the mindset really hasn't been totally different. Obviously, knowing you're a free agent after this year is exciting because you get to choose where you want to play. But it wasn't I had all this, I was comfortable. I knew where I was going to go next year. All right. And then finally, you hit free agency and it's a different thing. So there was definitely I would say more of an excitement than maybe previous years, but not by a whole lot,
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was, in the way that the market is nowadays, it's back in, years ago, it was you can't wait to be a free agent because everyone's going to be beating down your door and you're going to figure out where you want to play. Free agency the last few years for me, from the outside in is I knew, it seems like our game has been, you got your top 5 free agents and those guys are going to get absolutely paid. And it's where are they going to go? And then it's that middle tier free agent has kind of been left out in the snow a little bit, it seems like the last few years. So I didn't, I was obviously excited to be a free agent. I knew I put together a few good years coming into it, but it wasn't I was sitting here going, oh, I'm, I'm going to get, I have no worries. Like, maybe that's just kind of my nature, though. It's just to be like, until I sign that contract, like I'm not like counting my chickens before they hatch. You know what I mean?
Well, so the good thing is, you end up, and I know that first of all, I love that perspective of how you've had to sort of go through this existence, right? All you're proving yourself. But you get to the end of the year and you put up good numbers. And I know you're playing to win. I know you're playing to win the World Series, but you put up good numbers. You're like, okay, I put up good numbers. I've proven that I'm a really good player. I've proven that I have value because we've seen other guys hit free agents. We just had on, Giolito is a guy who we've talked to a bunch of times about this, about how, he had a disastrous turn of events. And so he lands there and like, oh man, this is free agency. This is free agency.
Yeah.
But so you land there. So when you get into October, November, December, is that there? All right. I'm in a good spot. I put myself in a good spot. I don't know what's going to happen, but I put myself in a good spot.
Yes, I would say yes. That's a real thing. And it frees you up. Like my last few weeks in San Diego, I was like, okay, like I got 500 plus at bats on my belt. Like my numbers are good. Like let's go win a World Series. And that's not the focus all year long, but it kind of frees you up there at the end of the year to be able to just not worry about what the scoreboard says every day, but like, let's try and win a World Series. And then, the playoffs don't go the way we wanted it to. That hurts, and then you go into free agency and it's like, okay, I don't know where I'm going to play next year, but I know I'm going to be somewhere. I'll have a job. I'll be good. And that part is fun. And then, like you said, I have great agents. Then, Alan Donato and Sam and Seth and the guys at Aces, like total trust in them. So whatever they were coming at me with, telling me what the deal was, like I didn't really have anything to worry about. Just trust those guys and knew that they were going to give me the best deal and best opportunities possible.
Well, I can scream from the mountaintops why Pittsburgh is a good place, man. Like a good spot, a good team. And so when you hear them, when you hear their name, when you hear their interest, what is your feeling? What is your, this will be interesting? Because I think that when you're talking about the Pirates, the word is interesting, right? It's interesting. I just spent way too much time on a very snowy day looking at starting rotations. I'm like, congratulations, Pittsburgh Pirates. You got really good pitching, and now you have good hitting. So for you, when you hear that, what's your thought process?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you start hearing teams that are interested or maybe kicking the tires on you, go and you look at their team and what they've done the last few years. What the front office is telling you that they're trying to do moving forward. Like, hey, I love it's like, hey, you're not it. Like we're gonna keep going. We want to seriously improve. Like that's like music to any free agent's ears. It's like because guys want to be on good teams and. But yeah, you said it. Like the pitching staff for me was interesting. Anytime you got the reigning Cy Young winner on the team, like it's like, okay, this is maybe a team that's pitched well the last few years. I went and looked at like their offensive stuff, and then I was like, well, I can help there. Hey, they added Brandon Lau, they added Mangum, who's an interesting player.
They got the number one prospect in baseball coming up.
Connor Griffin, who like everybody who has said anything about him says he's just creative player, like, and I've what
do you say? What do you say? A creative player?
Yeah,
I like that.
Massive and jacked and like this super athletic shortstop. Like that's fun. That's cool. Like I played with some number one prospects in my day, shortstops, Bobby Witt, Gunnar. So that's cool. And you just start learning about the team a little bit, and that was one that definitely stood out in my mind. The pitching side is interesting because if you look at like some major categories and you look at the top 10 teams in pitching stats last year, it's like all playoff teams. And then there'd be like the Pirates in there somewhere. And I'm like, so I think that's definitely, you take everything into consideration. And then not to mention, like, I think about ballparks because that's where you're going to be 24/7. Like, what is my everyday home office going to look like? I really like PNC Park. I've enjoyed playing there in the past. It's beautiful, man. Like, you want to go somewhere, a place that you feel like you can hit. Like I'll tell you what, like there are some places that I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I could play here because, like, you don't, maybe for whatever reason, you don't see the ball good or you don't like the dimensions or whatever. But PNC was a place that I enjoyed playing. So, all the factors come together. You talk to your wife and figure out what she's cool with. And she's like, yeah, do your thing. So that helps.
Well, the good news is, congratulations on your daughter, birth of
Yeah,
your
thank
daughter.
you.
And you already signed by the time that your daughter was born, I think. So, okay, we know what colors to get.
Right.
Harper, right? Harper,
Harper,
right?
yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she got a lot of yellow onesies already.
Well, if once I let it be said, let it be done. There's a baseballs and boring onesie on the way. So,
Let's go.
let's go. So I'm here to build up since we have proclaimed you our free agent signing of the offseason. I'm here to build up. So you talk about the park being good for you, but I want to ask you a wonky baseball swing question.
Yep.
You after 2023, you start hitting lefties as well as righties, right? Or even splits across. I mean, you're not.
I mean, since 23, I don't know. I don't know the stats.
No. But I'm saying, look at 2024, 2025. Like I'm just looking at if you look at
Right.
baseball reference splits, whatever. Like this is. But was there anything? Because this is another thing where if I'm the Pirates or I'm any team, I'm like, dude, like this is lefty right. It doesn't make a difference. Like this guy's going to hit him. So, is there anything that you have done different? Any approach that you've done? Again, this is a wonky question, but it's one which I'm curious about.
No, I think it's a fair question. Yeah, I mean, I think you know when I got called up, maybe I was kind of pushed into that platoon role a little early, and players start to believe that I think about themselves if that's what their role is. But just practicing it, man. Like the last couple of years, really like practicing. We had a great left-handed BP thrower in Baltimore. I would do left-handed shapes on machine work and just trying to get better, man, trying to improve on it. And it's just like anything, you get in there, you have like a swing or two that you stands out in your mind, and then you kind of chase that feeling, and then it sounds really really simple, but I was like chronically late on left-handed fastballs and getting destroyed by sinkers, like leaving your thumbs at home plate, because I was so like worried about getting up the off-speed pitch that I should hit and not being like, I don't know, like I didn't know how to, like when I had a right-handed breaking ball, I could really be on a fastball, see it, and then sink and stay through it and smash a right-handed breaking ball. With a left-handed breaking ball, I felt like I was like always looking for one. So then I'd swing at a fastball and it would be like on me. So just really trying to be early was the thing for a while. And then you have a swing where you're like super early, and then you see a breaking ball and you realize, and you just have a great swing, and then it like you build a little bit of confidence on that. And I don't know. I started getting to face him more.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fun, It's like you don't have to worry about the changeup as much. It's like pretty much two shapes. And I was like, all right. And it's just I'm still working on it. I think I could probably get better at it still.
Well,
I knew I could get better at it.
Well, listen, you were 832 OPS against lefties, 795 against righties. So you're doing something right. And this is the next level wonky question. Do you wear out to the traject machine? Like you're talking a lot. All I can think about is, obviously the evolution of the traject machine. So
Yeah.
I should note even some teams didn't even have this. So I should note, did the Orioles have one? They have.
Yeah,
one.
they do. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to name names, but some teams didn't have one. I think every team probably had one by now, but
they should.
Yeah. Like either you're trying or you're not.
Yeah.
So, did you wear that out? Is that part of the whole deal?
I don't know that I wore it out. I used a good amount in Baltimore. It was like kind of like an outlier. Like if like a good example would be like a Clay Holmes fastball. Like if it was a fastball was running 13 inches, then I'd be like, man, I need to get on the trajectory and kind of see what that looks like. So anytime it was a pitcher that had like a pitch that was a little bit different or like supposed to be really good, like Devin Williams changeup,
yeah,
like something like that, and I would say, all right, I know I'm going to have to get a hit off this pitch today, so like I'm going to go on the trajectory and see what it looks like. And what I've found is, I don't know if you've seen those traject machines up close, but they're like better than the human. Like, so it's a good like to the point where it's like if you get it, it's just a battle in there sometimes. So I was like, this is a good thing, it's like a really good training tool. If you can get a hit off the Clay Holmes traject fastball, like you got a better shot in real life.
I could do like another hour on the traject machine because everything from I mentioned Rich Hill bringing up the licensing. Like, how come we aren't like, having licensing for the players, showing the images of the pitchers?
I mean, that's a valid point.
It kind of is, right? And then here's another one where, like, there was a case at the end of last year where the Red Sox had to face Cam Schlittler in Game 3 of the playoffs, right, on the road. And they hadn't faced him before, and they had a series in Detroit, the last series. So what I'm saying is that because they're on the road, there's no traject of this guy, which, Brian, like, it made me start thinking, I'm like, well, did they try to even the playing field across the board and visiting and home? But that seems like a pretty big thing that the visitors don't get this and the home team does,
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point too. But I mean, I think about so many visiting cages, like you could never physically put a traject in like some of these places.
No, and I mean they aren't carting it around this $800,000 machine. No,
but hey, maybe there's something that's a form of a home field advantage that people don't even.
I think that we've uncovered something very, very important. Speaking of like dominate, and by the way, another guy that they always say the traject with Joe Ryan. Everyone keeps referencing Joe Ryan. Like,
yeah, definitely because of that lower release and that ball is just like coming in vertical almost. So, yeah.
All right, you have 13 hits and 3 home runs off a pitcher. Do you know who that is? It's the pitcher that you faced the most in your career.
Man, I know I don't want to call somebody out that this isn't them, but I know I've got good numbers against Chris Bassett.
Well, I will say this. Bassett was the only Bassett who I love talking to. I have to this is like a radio talk show call. I like you personally. I respect your opinion, but I'm going to cite this stat. You are 8 for 15 against Bassett. So your instincts are keen. A
lot of singles. As soon as I said that, I was like, I don't think I have 3 homers off him. I think I just got maybe 1.
Yeah, you face this pitcher more than anybody.
Okay.
13 hits, 3 home runs.
3 home runs, 13 hits. Can I get a hint? Is he still playing?
Yeah.
It's not. Is it another Blue Jay? Barrios?
Yes, Barrios.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barrios.
Dude, and he's good, man. He's really good.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I could do this with any pitcher, any hitter, whatever it is. I notice I didn't look up who you haven't got hits off. By the way,
there's a lot.
The aforementioned, the guy who you struggled against has been mentioned on this podcast just a few minutes ago, Giolito.
Yo, I never hit well off him. No.
Yeah. So
I got a homer back in 2018 off him, but that was before he did his shorter arm
swing. Yeah. So there, we're not denigrating anyone. We're all just trying to get better. We're all trying to build up.
Okay. Every pitcher that's been mentioned so far, I got a lot of. They're all good. So
yeah, I mean, yeah.
They're all good.
I mean, I was gonna rattle off pitchers out of the game.
Those numbers surprise me because it's like if Barrios is on the mound, it's not like I'm like, let's go. It's not a race to the bat rack. It's just like
no. I mean, and Bassett also. I mean, 8 for 15 against Bassett. I would say this. I got to look this up. I bet there are not any, if any, hitters who have those sort of numbers off Chris Bassett. It just sometimes it just works.
Dude, I feel like every time I face him, it's like a 12 pitch at bat followed by a backside single. And I know that's so frustrating for him.
So speaking of which, that's just come to mind. We mentioned two pitchers, Bassett and Giolito, who are still in the free agent market. So you should be refreshing your browser. So one last stat for you to build you up. Baseball Savant, you're a Baseball Savant guy?
Yeah, I'll check it.
Yeah. What are you the reddest at in?
Oof.
Last year, I should say. Sorry.
Last year, it's like launch angle sweet spot. I think.
Sweet spot, 85th percentile. Now that's great. Congratulations. Congratulations to you and your family on
Thank
having
you.
that success. You're like the heat miser when it comes to that.
I wish I had a trophy for that.
well, there's things that we can do. I'm putting it on the list. Get trophy. But this is a better accomplishment, I think, for you. 53rd percentile in what?
Sprint speed?
Sprint speed.
Let's go. Yes.
You're better than half of the major leagues.
That's wild for one. And also it doesn't equate to base running
No.
value at all. My base running value is so bad.
Really?
And I don't know why. I need to go first or third more, or I need to do something. There's got to be some little trick to it.
I didn't look this up. What's your stolen base percentage?
I mean, the percentage is probably pretty good, but I don't have very many attempts. I think I probably have 6 stolen bases in my whole career.
Well, again, it doesn't matter. It's
the percentage might be like 6 or 8 though. So it might be
perfect. I mean, that's all that matters. You do it when it counts the most. All right. So now I'm doing a Benjamin Button thing where I'm going backwards in time.
Okay.
Dunedin is known for 2 things, in my mind anyway.
What do you got?
One, it's the city which nobody expected Shohei Ohtani to visit in his free agent tour. Right.
Yeah, they must really like their spring training facilities.
Have you seen it?
No, I've heard they're awesome.
Oh, it's like Oz. It's like 5 miles. For you've been there. You've been to the park. You're like, all I'm thinking is, why would Shohei Ohtani want to come here?
Yeah, it's not about the field.
No, it's like 5 miles away, and you're like, oh, this is why. And the other one is obvious. The other reason for Dunedin is obvious.
What is that?
You were born there.
Yeah, Dunedin Hospital back in the day.
Why were you born in Dunedin Hospital? Things that like only I care about.
My parents lived there.
Oh, they did. Okay, because you're a Texas guy, right?
Yeah. I moved to Texas 1 month into my freshman year of high school. So I went to J.W. Mitchell High School in Newport Richey, Florida, where Tyler Clippard went.
Mm-hmm.
I went there for 1 month. And then my dad got a new job, so we moved to Dallas.
Okay.
I was like 14. Yep.
Well, I'm surprised.
06.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised the Blue Jays didn't use this in sort of negotiating.
Come back home.
Come back home.
No.
By the way, not far off. You're still in the I don't know what you call it, the triangle, the Bradenton.
Oh yeah, I'm down there, Bradenton, Sarasota.
Bradenton, Sarasota. Yeah. What makes Florida spring training so, let's say, interesting.
I'll be down there in a few weeks.
And speaking of schools, going to schools, Sam Houston State.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You had a former teammate that also went there, right?
A couple.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Colton Cowser.
Yeah. Well, he was the one I was going to. Yeah.
And Bryce Johnson, San Diego.
Okay. Bryce. Okay. All right. There you go. Now, when you were drafted in the 8th round by the Kansas City Royals, in that draft, the Kansas City Royals, you have the second best. I think you have the second best WAR of anybody drafted by the Royals in that draft.
I think I know. Oh no, I don't know. Mania?
Was he drafted by the Royals?
Yeah, he might have been the year before me.
Yeah. No, because I
in
think
my draft by the Royals,
I think you actually might have been the third, but the first, I'll give it to you. Brandon Finnegan, number 1, right?
Really?
Edges you out. Only because he got a quick head start.
Check me in a year.
Oh yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, I had like 3 years of a negative WAR, so that kind of started off behind the 8 ball.
Well, let's be honest. If we were going to revisit this podcast,
games played of that draft.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you who owns games played in that of Royals 2000. What was it?
14.
14?
With Strom?
No, he wasn't in that. But there was another reliever.
Tim Hill.
Tim Hill. Tim Hill.
Yes.
Tim Hill. Yeah.
The best.
So I'm just looking this up now. 1 second. Just give me 1 second. What was I looking up? 8th round?
Games played.
Games played Royals.
Royals 14 draft. I mean, Tim Hill's gotta be.
Yeah. And so I was looking up 8th round overall. There's actually a lot of guys from that 8th round that played in the majors.
That year?
Yeah.
Who else?
Now you're testing my. Well, let me give you games played for games played. Yeah. So congratulations. You're at 740 games played. Finnegan at 47.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Heineman had 68. Tim Hill had. Wait, this right? No, this isn't right. No, he has a lot. He has 452. Yeah. So that concludes the 2008 draft portion of this broadcast.
This is important stuff.
This is important. I'm preparing, so I want people to know. And so here's a couple other things. What is your? I'm sorry, I've been remiss in not mentioning your Instagram handle, which is one of the best, Brohern.
Thank you.
BROHEARN. So excellent job by you. What is your favorite quote that has been said about you?
Oh, about me?
Yeah.
I thought you were just saying in general. Your favorite.
No.
That's a hard question. Tony Mansolino said a nice quote about me.
That's the one. I won't make you say it. Everybody loves Ryan O'Hearn.
That's nice. Yeah.
I mean, if the Pirates don't make up T-shirts saying that, they aren't trying. And what is the song that your favorite pump up song?
Right now, I'm just going I was listening to Pantera this morning at the gym.
Oh, I think there's a trend because the one I saw was Rough Riders Anthem DMX.
DMX, yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah. So
I feel like he's got good stuff, man. That's good workout music. That's good pump you up.
What's your? I should know this. What's your walk up music?
Ted Nugent, Stranglehold.
Ooh, okay.
I had the bat right here. I had a Players Weekend Ted Nugent bat made.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh man, let's go.
It's pretty cool.
Excellent. All right.
For me.
All right. We've gone, and I appreciate your time and all these. We've been all over. It's fun. It's get to know Ryan O'Hearn. And so now I want a couple. Now we're looking to the future a little bit.
Okay.
And what we're looking at is, so if you win the World Series, last year, I have one tattoo. One. Baseball's and boring tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
So it was made by Mr. Cartoon, the most famous tattoo artist on the planet, or at least in America, or at least in California. Modelo commercial. Joe Kelly and I got them together. Baseball's and boring tattoo.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so once we got it, I had a flurry of people saying, if I win the World Series, because we did it because Joe won the World Series.
Mm.
I got a flurry of people saying, I will get a Baseball's and boring tattoo if I win the World Series. Alex Cora did it. Giolito did it. Who did it? Mangum might have did it. He was on. I don't know. But with a lot of people. Two people actually now are owe me tattoos, Michael Kopech and Anthony Banda. They are getting Baseball's and boring tattoos. This is my long-winded way of saying, if you win the World Series, will you get a Baseball's and boring tattoo?
Dude, I don't have any tattoos.
All right. Usually that holds water, but I'm not going to say how old I am. I know the flat brim hat makes me look 20 years younger.
Definitely.
But I didn't either. Like sometimes you're like, it's just the right time at the right moment. You don't have to answer that now.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
All right.
Let's have a conversation.
We'll cross that yellow bridge over Pittsburgh when we come to
that Clemente Bridge.
that Clemente Bridge. Yeah, I should.
My wife was like trying to get me to get a tattoo, and I was just
Really?
no. I just said
For
no.
her, for her or for your daughter, right? Either one of the two.
For her, yeah. Like, well, she was asking me for years, like, would you ever get a tattoo? And she and I was just always like, no. I don't know why.
No. Well, so the thing about this one is I, like with Mr. Cartoon, like he literally is he only does famous people like Beyonce and Eminem and all these people. So I can't go down the street if I want to get another. I can't get another one. Like,
right. You can't.
Right. I'm locked in. Like I can't.
I get it. I mean, that is a cool tattoo. I will say. I think that's cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you. So, and the last thing is the best. So we've been saying how everybody comes into camp saying they're in the best shape of their life, right?
Yeah.
Right. Everybody's in the best shape for their life. So what we wanted to do was we want to use that for good. And we started a club around New Year's, the best shape of my life club. And we invited everybody in to say, pick one thing by opening day that you are going to be in the best shape of your life. And with Joe Kelly, it was benching 225 once. Amir Garrett's going to do a windmill dunk. Anthony Banda is going to beat Andy Pajes in MLB The Show. What I don't know. Kenley's going to throw 96 on opening day. I don't know. Like, so all these things. Do you have one thing? Do you have one thing by opening day that now? First of all, I ask you: are you in the best shape of your life?
Every day is a new day that I'm even in better shape. You know what I mean? So it's like I've never lived a day that I wasn't in the best shape of my life.
Now you have to do the math how many days you've lived. So
every day is a new PR, you know what I mean?
Hold on, I gotta mark that. That's also the t-shirts. I have like 5 t-shirts. Every day is a new PR.
Every day is a new PR of life.
So what is gonna be your PR? What is it? Do you want to pick something for by opening day? It can be anything you want. It can be anything you want.
There is at the place that I train at, they have a pitcher's mound set up with a radar gun behind it, right? And I'm not known for my arm strength. We'll put it that way. It's not like I got an absolute hose, but I'm trying. And I popped one ball over 80 miles an hour on StatCast in my career. Well, I shouldn't say in my career. In the last few years since I've started paying attention. And I threw an 86 ball from right field.
Okay.
A cutting bad 86. So every day that I hit, I go and play catch, and then I try to get up on that, hit that velo machine, whatever, and I try to get it up there. So I'm chilling at I think I hit 77 the other day, and a 77 for me in January is pretty good.
Okay.
So we'll say that before I leave for spring training, I will hit 80 miles an hour.
All right, you can do it by opening day if you want some extra days.
Yeah, I'm going to get there by opening day, but I want to go to camp lean, mean, ready to go throwing 80 miles an hour from a pull down in the hitting facility. You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, so before when you head to Bradenton?
On the 14th.
Okay, you have some time.
So I got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
To get up there.
Please don't. Much like when I shoved a ball of wasabi down Tristan Cassis' throat when the wasabi challenge, I do not want to be held responsible for any injuries.
No. That's not going to happen.
All right.
I do arm care. I do a lot of arm care.
All right. So what do you say? 80?
Yeah, I want to hit 80 on that thing, and maybe if I get it up there, I'll get some video of it. So
all right. All right. Perfect.
If I don't, then you know what happened. I didn't get there.
Well, no. If you don't, you have another month to do it by opening.
True. In the nice Florida sunshine, I'll definitely.
Oh, it's nothing. You're gonna be limber. It's gonna be.
Rob, luckily I play first base, so arm strength is like the 5th most important thing.
Listen, it doesn't matter. Here's a great thing: is that you'll have all kinds of motivation because for the 50th time this podcast, I'm going to mention a T-shirt. We do have Best Shape of My Life Club season T-shirts.
Yeah, I need one of those.
Well,
Like
I mean,
said,
tell me,
proof every day.
you know how much people love T-shirts. Tell me that they won't wear around those. Like, come on.
No, those are good. Best shape of my life.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time. Thanks.
All right, Rob. Thanks for having me, man.